Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to play with some items that I picked up from Beauty Bay. I have a nice little haul here. This is part of my Black Friday goodies. I also have the new NYX Bear With Me Blur Foundation or Skin Tint to play with. So if that sounds like fun, just keep watching. I'm going to show you what I got in my Beauty Bay haul first. This neutral 16 pan palette. This is a new release from Beauty Bay. So this is the neutral 16 color palette. It retails for $12. Whoop. Inside is a mirror. Here are the colors. I mean, you can see how big this palette is. If you saw my best palettes of 2022, you would have known that the Dark Magic from Beauty Bay was #1, so I had to get into a neutral palette. The second thing that I got was this eye base. This is what it looks like, and I got mine in the shade 2. Also from the Beauty Bay brand was this set that comes with a bag, and inside the bag there were some goodies. This is called the Your Nude Face by Beauty Bay. This was on sale, so I had to grab it. Inside the bag is a nude 16 color palette. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Now, is it going to be similar to the neutrals? Probably. This is what the nude 16 color palette looks like. If we wanted to compare, this one is the neutral and this one is the nude. It looks like the neutral. It's definitely more neutral, even possibly leaning cool. Are they similar? Yes. Am I happy to have them both? Yes. Also in the set came a matte lipstick in the shade T. I'm going to use this today. It came with a lip liner in the shade Vintage, which is a rich brown. Right up my alley. An eyeshadow brush in BB202. Looks great. The Crayon Eyeliner Trio, which is a trio of creamy crayon eyeliners. Looks like a cream, a brown, and of course black. And the last thing is a lip gloss in the shade Slippers. So this entire set was originally $64.50, and I got it on sale for $32.25, and it is still 50% off. So we've got some goodies to play with, and I've trickled in a few favorites or items that are in my Shop My Stash. So let's start with the eyeshadow primer, this Eye Base 2. I'm really hoping that I enjoy this. The last time I tried an eye primer that looked like this, it was from ColourPop, and I did not like that. The Party Proof. I like it. It's not super thick. It's blending out easily. It's got a little bit of a tackiness to it that may dry down. We'll find out. I'm just spreading this all over the eye. Now, for the new palettes, I got this one in the set, and this is the new one. I'm so conflicted as to which one I should use. I'm going to use the neutral one, because this is the newer one, and maybe some of you have the nude one. I'm going to use the neutral. Let's see what kind of an eye look I can put together with this. I'm excited. Here are the first 2 rows, and they look really good. Here are the top 2. I'm going to use my new brush, and I'm going to start with this sort of mid-tone, medium shade right here in the crease. I like the brush, it feels good. I already own some Beauty Bay brushes, so I knew I was going to like this. Looks good. I'm going to take that same shade on my Luna Magic flat brush and just put a little underneath both eyes. Nice structure built. And for shimmer, I think I'm drawn to this one right here. They do have names. This one is called Locket. Let's take a look. It's It's a very pretty shimmery gold. Oh my goodness. Right there. I'm telling you. Woo! Beauty Bay. This is beautiful. Goes on so silky smooth, not too thick, not chunky. We need to spread the word to people that do not know about Beauty Bay. I'm going to go in with this slightly deeper shade and just sort of tap that next to that shimmer, just to give it a little bit of dimension. And then I do want to check out the darker shade in this palette. So I'm going to go in with my Profusion ES6 brush, one of my favorites. And I'm gonna start with this black. It's called Jet. And I'm just going to carefully go in that outer corner. Looks good. Like that. I'm going to go back in with that original brush and into that original shade and just go over that crease again. Now I'm going to wipe off that Profusion brush and I'm going to go into this deep brown right here and just go very close to the lash line with it. So I'm a little smokier under the eyes than I would prefer, but I know when I go in with concealer, it's gonna bring that shadow up a little bit. It always does. So I'm going to move into complexion because I am super excited to get into this NYX Bear With Me Blur Skin Tint. It says here that it is a medium coverage blurring foundation formulated with skin loving ingredients. It's going to provide 12 hours of hydration and up to 16 hours of wear. It's got glycerin, matcha, niacinamide. The lightweight slip texture foundation will leave your skin looking blurred and healthy. It's available in 24 shades. It's going to provide a no filter needed makeup look with flawless results, smooth, matte, blur finish, never cakey or ashy, suitable for all skin types. Seriously, Jennifer. I twisted the cap off and I think I snapped it. Let's see if I can fix this. Well, I'm trying to get it out, and this is what I have in the cap, so this is what I'm going to start with because I don't want to waste product, and hopefully I didn't break it. I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to set the Q-tip down carefully. I'm going to use my Haley's Beauty brush. I did not use any primer because I just want to see what this foundation can do on its own. So I'm going to spread this out a little bit more. It is not as thick as I was concerned it was going to be, which I'm very happy about. And I started with a little because I don't want to over apply. So that looks like a light to medium coverage right now. I'm going to try to build it up a little bit with the extra that I have here on the Q-tip, on the spots that I feel need a little more coverage. I think the skin looks good. I'm happy with the way that that looks. All right, I fixed it. It looks messy in there, but I fixed it. That's good. I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is in my Shop My Stash. This is the Dior Forever Skin Correct. This has recently been reformulated, so I want to give mine a run for its money before it is gone. The next new product that I want to play with is this Kimchi Chic. This is the Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake Powder. I have heard so many good things about this powder. I'm really hoping it lives up to the hype. I've heard people say that this is the best to set under your eyes. Look how cute. That is adorable. This one was a little bit of a splurge. Here's what it looks like inside. The puff is really soft. It's got a little heart on the inside. I hope you can see that. You ready for it? It's going to be satisfying. I'm going to tap a little bit into the cap. I'm going to take the little puff and just fold it over. I have some on the puff. tap it out onto my hand, and then I'm used to my little Amazon puff. This feels a little awkward. I feel like my under eyes look a little darker. Did it darken my concealer? I don't know. I grabbed my L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Bronzer. This is also in my Shop My Stash. Also I'm not sure I love this, unpopular opinion. Mine is in the shade Medium. I'm gonna try. Everybody seems to love it. It was in almost everybody's yearly favorites. I do think that the brush is important, and I don't think I've ever used it with this Alter Ego brush, and I do like this brush. It's applying nicely. I cut some bangs. Let's see how long before they drive me crazy. They're already getting on my nerves a little bit. But this big forehead, gotta do something. Looks good. A bit on the edges of my nose. Let's go back into the eyes, and I want to play with these liners. The only complaint I have with these liners is there's no color showing anywhere. So I could see that being a slight inconvenience to not know what color you're getting. So here is the cream, here is the black. I'm going to use the black in the upper and bottom waterline and a little bit along the top edge. Tiny little tip. So far it's okay. Not the inkiest black I've ever used on my eyes, but it did show up in the waterline, so it is acceptable. For mascara, I grabbed my Sephora. This is their Lash Craft Big Volume. I love this. And for the bottom, one of my favorites, my Ulta Beauty Tubing. So I'm gonna put the Sephora on the top and the Ulta on the bottom. Be right back. Before I go in with mascara, I'm going to take this brightest color out of the palette and just put it in the very inner corner for some extra brightness. I'm going to grab this matte lipstick in Tea. This I brought in to use for lips and for blush. So I'm going to start by using it as blush. I'm going to take it on the back of my hand. If you have a creamy lipstick, you can always use it as a cream blush. Looks like a nice peachy shade. Just using my e.l.f. Putty Primer brush. This eye is being difficult and watering. Hopefully it's not ruining the pretty eye look I have going on here. Just gonna bring it a little towards the center of the face. Yeah, the complexion's looking really good, I must say. For the lip liner, this one does have a shade on the bottom, which I appreciate. And this one is sharpened. The liners were screw up. I've been really liking blurring out the edges of the liner, but wow, I really enjoy this liner. It was super creamy, smooth. I like it a lot. I go ahead and throw the lipstick on my lips, so it's definitely a lighter shade. This was their choice. Hopefully it looks good. The lipstick is light for me, but I think it looks nice with the lip liner. Now the lip gloss in Slippers, it says it is a warm mid-toned nude lip gloss. By the way, the lipstick smells delicious. It smells sweet. So does the lip gloss. It's pretty. Not sticky. Not a lot comes out on the applicators. That would be the only teensy complaint that I would have, is that I had to go in a couple of times to get the shine level that I felt that I needed. So finishing touches, I do want to take the white liner. It's not white, I think it's cream. Yeah, that's definitely a cream shade. That's okay, I'll use that in the inner corner. Not quite bright enough for my inner corner, so I'm going to go in on top of that with my BH Power Pencil. I will continue using that other one though. Maybe in the waterline it'll be nice, because I don't always like the white in my waterline. So here we have it, hair down, face complete. I am not going to set the face with setting spray because I want to see how this foundation holds up. First impression, I'm loving this foundation. Me breaking the cap, that was my fault. I should have taken the plastic off and taken this cap up. Do not do what I do and twist it off at the top. That's not how it's meant to be opened. It looks gorgeous on the skin. It looks smooth. It is a thinner consistency. I would call it a typical consistency. It's not super thin, but it's not super thick, which is what I thought it was going to be. So thumbs up on that one. The other standout products for me, the Kimchi Chic powder looks really good. I can't wait to try this with other things. This seems to be a fantastic combo. So we're gonna have to split them up and make sure that they behave separately as well as they behaved together. But my skin looks so super smooth and I have no primer on. So I'm going to keep you posted as to how quickly the oils come through, if the foundation breaks apart, what happens. Hey everyone, so it's been about 4 hours since I applied the foundation. I just wanted you to see. I probably won't be able to do an 8-hour wear test. However, a lot of shine breakthrough, but the foundation looks good. I kind of like the glow. As far as the value set from Beauty Bay, I did not use the Nude palette. I have faith that it's going to perform as well as the neutral palette did, but please let me know if you want me to do a video with this one. I for sure will be getting into it. Other items in that bundle, the liners, I was not super impressed with. They are okay. The lip liner, I love. The lipstick, a little bit of a light shade, but really good if you're doing a dark smoky eye, that would be nice. The lip gloss, I'm gonna say is okay. I enjoyed the brush, although I was reading in the descriptions, I was supposed to get 2 brushes, so I'm gonna dig through my box, and if I didn't get 2 brushes, I'll reach out to Beauty Bay. Love the bag. This neutral palette I love. I think it performed beautifully. The shimmers look really good. As you can see in the swatches, they performed well. I love the look on my eyes. This one, like I said, is a little annoying because my eyes started to water, but overall, I think the eye look is beautiful. It's exactly what I expected. The eyeshadow primer was a win. Some great prices. If you have not checked out Beauty Bay, this video is not sponsored. I just fell in love with that Dark Magic palette and wanted to try more from Beauty Bay. They have sales all the time. Make sure you check them out. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I love to play with new makeup. I love to play with the makeup that I have. I upload videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you in my next one. Have a fabulous day.